I want to draw your attention to two words. One is open, and the other one is global. These are two magic words which are always referred in newspapers, in the speeches, and everywhere. But in fact, I mean, we have to face the fact that not all things are still open. The data are not still open. The access to infrastructures is not still very open. And the global scale of all these infrastructures is still a bit difficult to see from the different regions of the world. Every region has its own activity in the field. Sometimes they have developed their own solution. And it's quite difficult for a researcher which is taking part on activities with other groups in other regions to collaborate effectively. And this is one of the main topics of the ChainReds project. Try to find how to coordinate and harmonize solutions in the infrastructures around the world in order to allow all the researchers, all the people to access transparently those infrastructures and collaborate effectively. This is the real challenge for the future of research and education as well. Many activities have been done so far in providing education with distance education via web or by tools which allow people to have courses using web. But this is still something which is potentially very important that has very little effect by now. We have to go on and make this really a big asset for the future of our research and education. I think I have spent already 5 minutes. Let me just introduce the project. The ChainReds project has been conceived to address these topics. And in the early days of 2010, 2011, we started thinking how to progress in this field. And the ideas were at that time very visionary. We were happy to see that there were a lot of steps forward made by several infrastructure, but there was still some kind of coordination missing. So we proposed a project in which the themes, the topics in the project were very clear. We had to find out a way to coordinate the federated identities among the infrastructure, because having the possibility to be authorized to access infrastructures using your own authentication in your own institution is one of the main important things in order to make these infrastructures transparent for the researchers. And then the possibility to interoperate the infrastructures, the grid infrastructure at that time, but also the cloud infrastructures with all the federated activity that has been made in the past by projects like EGI and other infrastructures in Europe and elsewhere. And finally, the data infrastructure was another important piece of our activity. The idea was to find out where are the repositories of data and documents, and how to propose a model to integrate all these things in a reasonable way, in such a way that all this information is reusable, and it is possible to validate the results obtained by research using the same data that were originally used to produce that document or that publications. So you will hear during the day some results regarding these activities. And I will stop here my presentation, my welcome address, and leave the floor to Alexandra Cornea from Sigma Orionis. She has been the kind and strong arm behind the organization of this conference. And so please welcome also Alexandra. Thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my turn to wish you a good morning and a very good day. My name is Alexandra. I'm a Deputy Project Manager at Sigma Orionis, an SME based in France. Can you hear me? Maybe better? We have to be closer to the mic. Sigma Orionis, which is an SME based in France, aiming at connecting innovation and markets through a number of research activities that we are successfully involved in. And Sigma Orionis is also proud to be a partner in the Chainreds project, and in this quality I have the privilege to warmly welcome you here today at this event taking place in the heart of Europe. The conference, as Mr. Ruggeri said, aims at providing an agora for open discussions on the developments and perspectives on recent developments and perspectives in the fields of infrastructures for research and education. It is the final event, we may say the final destination of what was a long journey and a rich one for the project, which started in 2012. And at the end of any journey, it's time to draw a line and list what we have learned, what we have accomplished and achieved. Therefore, the conference will present the outcomes of the project, and the agenda will feature a first session with testimonies from policy makers from around the world on the benefits of infrastructures for research and education, and on their vision on long-term global collaboration in this field. There will be two user-oriented sessions on the Chainreds supported solutions in 5 regions of the world and their impact on society and research, and the project's vision on further technological cooperation needed by virtual research communities will be also developed. I would like to express our grateful thanks to the representatives of all these regions targeted by the project: Asia, Africa, Latin America, the Middle East, who are present here today and who took the time from their busy schedule to be with us and share their views. We are looking forward to a lively, intense, and productive day. And but before that, I would also like to thank the European Commission, without which the project and this event wouldn't have been possible. The Chainreds Consortium members for their efforts to turn this project into a success story as a team, not only as work partners. And to all those who have been involved in one way or another in the organization and success of this event. Thank you also to the event associated organizations who helped us disseminate the news about the event, ensuring thus a maximum impact. We have a very busy schedule ahead of us, and we have to make sure that we are that the program runs on time.